Boop boop doop. Just my socks. Socks. I got a work song stuck in my head. Okay, everything's good. Recording. Okay. Do. Do. Trying to figure out what I want to do with my life right now. Because I went to UMaine for a year. What? Went to UMaine for a year. Started my job at Hannaford after that year. And it's been about almost 2 years that I've been at Hannaford. And now I'm thinking I'm going back to UMaine this fall. And then like whether or not like I'm gonna be in the dorms or if I'll like commute or something. That's if I go to UMaine. And then even then, like I don't even know what I want to study. Like I'm really interested in music, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just not think about it and finish my gen ed stuff. Except I do have to pick a major. But that can always change, I guess. I can always change that. I'm trying to join River's game because it looks like he's doing something. I just felt like making a video. Derek, apparently his car is like stuck in his driveway in some snow. So he ain't able. Oh my god, it's a bee! Epic. I wonder if it's gonna sting me if I punch it. Yeah, it does. That's awesome. Oh, what? Oh. My screen went black for a second. I don't think that came across on the footage, though. Let me send River a text. But yeah, even though I don't usually record just by myself, because it's kind of difficult to come up with commentary, for me at least. You know, just by yourself. I just felt like making a video anyway. Probably because I don't have anything to edit. Like, I'm literally out of footage, which is... that hasn't happened in a long time. That I haven't had any any footage.
Are you online right now?
Well, this is confusing. Oh, snap. This isn't River. Alright.
Okay.
Well, that was a waste of time.
I joined her game, I guess. Thought it was you.
Alright. That was a waste of my time.
Do.
Alright, I guess I can play UMBRA. Just like I said, I'll have to think of something to talk about. Because talking to oneself is kind of a weird concept. You know, like just commentating, you know, on my own. Dude, load the flippin' game. The Super Bowl was about a week ago. Super Bowl 54. Chiefs and 49ers. And it really looked like the 49ers were going to win that game. Then they didn't. I wasn't really rooting, because I'm a huge Patriots fan. I wasn't rooting really so much for the 49ers. I was just rooting against the Chiefs, because pretty much every Patriots fan hates the Chiefs. Okay, what could I do? One thing I probably should do, because I might need another pickaxe actually. Because I was gonna build like a replica of the first house I ever built in Minecraft. And I never finished it. I don't know if Scotty's gonna accept my invite. I don't think he knows who this is. But yeah, like forever ago, literally like over 100 episodes ago, I started building a replica of the first house I ever built in Minecraft, for whatever reason. And then I never finished it, because that's kind of how I am. Like, a lot of things I start and then I don't finish, just because I'm either like satisfied with it how it is, or I just don't. I like lose my ambition. Wow. Should probably move all this. Well, I'm debating if I should, like, because, like, Derek built his flippin', you know, skyscraper thing. He built his flippin' thing he was gonna build, because I let him, because he wouldn't stop whining about it. And now this house just looks really weird facing this. Yeah, I should probably get rid of all this. Yeah, I'm going to. I guess I should move all this stuff first. So let me do that. So this is the first Minecraft video we've done since the Let's Fish, which was a little over a month ago at this point. Which was a pretty good video. I'm gonna switch to peaceful. I was pretty happy with how that turned out. It's kind of annoying that we couldn't really hear the fight at all between Byron and Derek at the end, the tiebreaker for 4th place, because I think my internet probably had some issues. I don't remember, but I think that's what happened. Lost connection to the party, and so I just watched. I should probably send Scotty a message, because I don't think he knows who this is. Where can I put the rest of this granite? Just shove it in here. Nope. Oh yeah, I just remembered. There's this like achievement I was gonna get that requires Riptide. Requires a level 30 enchantment. I just realized like I'm kind of close to being able to do that. Alright, mob loot. Alright, this video is boring AF. What can I... should probably talk about something. Dirt is downstairs, okay. Oh yeah, the Super Bowl. Yeah. I was just hoping it would be a good game, which it was. So I guess I can't complain. Even though I wasn't really happy with the outcome. Still not entirely sure what Tom Brady's gonna do, because he had that Hulu commercial, and initially, like in the commercial, he said he wasn't going anywhere, which I initially thought meant retirement. But maybe that just means he's staying with the Patriots. So, I'm gonna get rid of these for now, come back to them if I need them. Do. So if I'm not mistaken, this is episode, well, I know this is episode 168. I'm done with Umbra footage. Finished that a few weeks ago. I'm done with like there was that, and then I had a Titanfall video to edit, and that was like a failed thing. And then I decided after that, since I didn't have any more footage, I would edit the rest of the Kung Fu stuff, because that's all I had. So I figured, why not? And I didn't really feel like splitting that up into different parts, so each one of those videos is like an hour and a half, because I just wanted to be done with that footage. And so now I have nothing. Do 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 do. Okay, dirt. But yeah, it was a good game. I didn't watch the halftime show because I don't care. And it's usually not that good. Except this year, I guess, it was actually kind of good for once. Dirt doesn't go in there, you idiot. Alright, favorite movie of all time, go. Well, actually, I'm not really a big movie person. Favorite album of all time. I want to say Dark Side of the Moon. I also want to say 10,000 Days by Tool. I've been getting into hip-hop music recently. I've never really been, like, a big hip-hop fan, but Eminem dropped that album a few weeks ago, and I listened to some of that. Notably Godzilla, and I liked what I heard, but I didn't love it, because, you know, I'm just not big into hip-hop. And then Kanye West I've been getting into a little bit. Gojira I got into a little bit. What else? Oh, flippin' Eagles. I've been really into the Eagles lately. See, I'm not good at, like... I'm not good at, commentating. That's why I don't normally make videos just by myself. But, like I said, Derek, his car got stuck in the snow or something. And I just felt like making a video. So, just deal with it. Yeah, I should probably send Scotty a message, but maybe some other time, I don't know. My screen keeps going black. There's this thing it used to do. It did it a couple times in videos where it just went to static. It would go to static and make like this really loud noise for a second, and then just like cut out and then come back after a few seconds. That happened in a few UMBRA episodes, I think. Cobblestone. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be going to UMaine and just finishing my gen ed crap, and then yeah, probably gonna go be in the dorms, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. So much flippin' cobblestone. Because obviously there's this thing. I wonder how many blocks this is. Like how many blocks of cobblestone and dirt I mined out of this. And of course there used to be a hill, like a big mountain over that whole area. But there's that, and then there's the other chunk area over there that I started, that I still have yet to finish. You know what I wish they would do? Is like go back to making individual logos for the Super Bowl. Because the past 10 years it's just been like the Lombardi trophy with the Roman numerals. I mean, I did like Super Bowl 50's logo because it was all like gold. Like it prominently displayed the, 50. And it was gold and stuff. Like I liked the design of that, but I just wish, because every Super Bowl logo used to be unique. Used to have its own like interesting design. And now it's literally all just the same. Literally all they change is like the color nowadays. Excuse me, sir. Alright, so I'm gonna tear apart this flippin' house. And then what? I think one of us, Derek or I don't remember, one of us had an idea to build like a railway system. Like I think from here to Achievement City. I think that was my idea, and then Derek had the idea of also extending it down into the chunk area right here. Maybe I could start working on something like that. Because that would be pretty cool, I guess. We probably have enough... Well, I mean, we definitely have enough iron. I don't know if we have enough gold and redstone, but... we probably do. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. I'm so numb. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. I don't know. I've never really been that into Linkin Park too much. Most of the songs that I like from Linkin Park are from Hybrid Theory. Just because those are, to me, the most, like, exciting. And then their music, like, progressively got quieter. And a bit more mellow and, poppy, I guess. Oh my god. So much cobblestone. I could probably build, like, another... Like, I could probably build another replica of Jeff's house. If I wanted to. Speaking of which, I was going to build a thing of, like, Jack's skin, like the Trials thing. The Trials guy. I have a lot of stuff I could do. I could do that. I could... finish the chunk area, which I don't need to... I don't need to record that. I remember I was gonna build... I was gonna, like, decorate the inside of the sheep. Like, forever ago. Like, after I finished building it. There's the railway thing I could build. I should make a list. Unless I have a list already. I might actually have that. Anyway. A list of stuff. I should probably stop talking until I'm done with this, because at this point I've made like 17 trips back and forth. I say, don't mean a thing. Damn words, I never let them in through. It was never that to me. I didn't mean I wanna play with you. I never wanna say goodbye now. From me, except from you. All I have is family, I will die with you. Dying round, and I'm with you. Blackness down, pretty blackness down. I don't want you. cobblestone. Ah! My screen keeps going black. Maybe it's the, because every time it does that, it brings up a thing on my screen which isn't recorded because it's from the TV itself. Brings up the HDMI thing. Like what HDMI input it is. So maybe I should switch it. Because maybe it's the flippin' the flippin' you know, the you know, yeah, the plug-in thing. Maybe it's that. Come on, man. Alright, this is probably gonna be the last trip. So yeah, I got the Kung Fu cave stuff going up over the next few days. And then, okay, let me think. It was, so the rest of the Umbra stuff went up, and then I had that one Titanfall video. And then I can't even remember the last time I was all caught up. Not just on Umbra footage, but footage in general. And then there was that failed Titanfall video, which we got a comment on, which is, like, just to get comments at all on our channel is kind of rare. So that was funny. To get a comment on a failed video. But, so there was that, and then the Kung Fu Cave crap is going up right now. There's like 5 of those videos. And then I have an not outtake, I have a video of like, it's like a compilation of literally just, because at one point, I think, it was probably in like October, a few months ago, I got the idea of just like making, of like keeping just like random like clips, I guess, or just like like stuff I would normally cut out of a video. If it was like mildly funny, I guess I would just like keep it. And so there's a compilation of just like random crap. Going up on the 14th, I think. And then we did some GTA videos a few days ago, which was okay, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. And that's going up on the 15th and 16th, which means that this is going to go up on the 17th of the Febs, which is 10 days from now. Funnily enough. Funnily enough, Jack, when you go south from Danny, you go south. It's kind of sad that I'm taking this apart, because, like, it, you know, I never finished it. And now I'm just getting rid of it completely. Because it would be weird if I finished it now, because it would literally, you'd walk out the front door of the house, and it would just be like this giant wall of sandstone in your face. So I guess there's really, I could just rebuild it somewhere else, if anything. But yeah, like a lot of the time, I'll just like randomly like sing and stuff during, like while I'm setting up my crap. And so like little moments like that, like there's a lot of that in that video. Yeah, just like a lot of me acting sort of silly and weird before a video. Just like waiting for Derek or whoever to get on. I guess like that's sort of like just me like psyching myself up. You know, getting in the right mindset or whatever to make a video. You know, because every YouTuber, you know, sort of has their own persona. You know, which is usually based on their own personality. It's just like really, most of the time, it's just like a really exaggerated sort of thing. You know. And for me, a lot of the time, it's just like, it's just being kind of silly, goofy, just saying kind of stupid stuff. Just because I think it's funny, you know. I'm sure it will annoy people. I have no one to play Minecraft with. Whatever. Well, actually, let me look something up. See if I got anything that I can talk about on my phone. I had some really intense dreams last night, and I should have written them down, but I didn't. Because I do this a lot. Like, I think I'm gonna remember it because it was so, like, intense and stuff, but I don't remember it. Like, that's, you know, that's how it is with most people. I just forget my dreams, forget whatever I was dreaming about, like, immediately. You know, or get it within, like, a few minutes. Oh! I wasn't looking at the screen. Man, I remember putting in this floor. Episode 42, I want to say. Derek and I had some vinegar in that episode, some salt. I forget about what, but I remember we were sort of arguing about stuff. Those videos are so cringy. Like, I actually put in a description in the UMBRA playlist. I put a description. I wrote, like, I think I put that you can basically just skip to episode 47, because I feel like 47, that episode, is a good one to start with. Personally, like, just to, like, skip all the early stuff, because a lot of it's, like, really cringy and, like, skippable, you know? And stuff that I feel like I should make, like, private, because I don't want people to see it, just because it's, like, cringy and boring, and there's really no point in watching it, but I figure I'll leave it. But yeah, 47 is the episode. That was, like, the first, like, really good episode of UMBRA, I think. Like, we were talking a decent amount, and it was funny. I think, you know, relative to what we had up to that point. And also, that's the episode where I discover the end stronghold in this world. You know, which is obviously a pretty big deal. So I feel like that'd be a good one to start with. So I literally just wrote, like, hey, if you're going to take the time to watch this series, you know, you could start at the beginning if you really want to, but I would suggest skipping to 47, because that way you'd be avoiding a lot of, like, cringe and stuff. I mean, there are quite a few, like, good moments, you know, good episodes even, like, I mean, like, episode 29 and 30, episode 18, actually, let me look. I'll do that right now. I'll name every episode that I think is worth watching up until 47. So episode 1, obviously, just because it's, you know, it's interesting to see, like, when we first started this world. Episode 4, it does have some cringe, definitely. Also, the editing is, because we used to use Mixer, and the editing isn't fantastic, but, that's just how it was at the time. And episode 5, I think, is alright. Episode 7, episode 10 is pretty good. Maybe 13, 15 was pretty funny. I remember I fell in lava in that episode. That was classic. 18 is definitely one that's worth watching. 21. 29 and 30. 28 maybe as well. And then honestly after that, after like episode 30, well, maybe aside from 36, you can pretty much just skip right to 47. Yeah. I mean, there are like I said, there's some good moments from our earlier videos. But for the most part, it's pretty cringy, so I think my favorite... Well, let me think. What's my favorite episode of UMBRA that we've made? 67 was a classic, which is funny because that's the number in my gamer tag. 67 was really good. That's like one of the few videos that I've ever dropped the F-bomb in, which I bleeped out. Not because it's, the F word. Derek spouts that, he throws that around all the time. It's just I thought it'd be funny, because I said it, and I don't cuss that much. So to bleep it because I said it, I thought it would be funny. Okay, I'm gonna go get some dirt. Well, actually, I guess I can just collect some here. I just want to fill in a few of these little holes, I guess. But yeah, 67. 69 obviously went to the end, which originally, normally I would have split that video up. So the end should have been, and would have been, episode 70 probably, because we mess around with some potions for the first 25 minutes. So originally it probably should have been that, and then the next episode, episode 69 would have been potions, and then 70 would have been the whole end stuff. But I wanted all of that end stuff to be in episode 69, so I just said F it, and I just decided to Keep it all as one. Which I think that was the first video that was over an hour on our channel. Okay, so I got some cobbler stone. Let me think. There were like a lot of good videos in the 50s of UMBRA, I remember. 67, 69, 79 was good. 82. Actually, I made a playlist on our channel of the best. I know it's a little self-centered, but like videos that I think are best videos, like videos that I'm like legitimately happy and proud with. So you can check that out. I thought someone was in the game, but it was just nothing. I thought I saw like a gamer tag, but it was just the end, or not the enchantment table stuff. Okay, where do stairs go? In here. Chests go in here. Doors, I guess. Over here, I have my piss bed that I've had since like episode 5. Where could I put this? Okay. Alright. Why is there a button here? I'm gonna put it on my button wall. Still gay. Oh boy, okay. And that's what I can do. There was this wicked douchebag that used to work at Hannaford's, and he called me Darryl the Deli dude, and I was like, fam, F off with that shite. So these are my maps. Grass blocks, which I don't know why are in my chest, but they are. This stuff for Jesse. This is the thing I'm gonna enchant. Got my diamond pickaxe, crossbow that Derek made for me, shield. This I use for mining. This we're gonna do. We got that achievement for that. Here's Jessie. Jesse's girl. That was a long time ago. That was almost a year and a half ago. That's crazy. Oh, but yeah, like my favorite, all-time episode favorite of UMBRA. If I had to pick one, I mean, 69 would definitely be near the top. 73 was a good one. 82, 87, 95, 98, 102, 107, Ditto Dated Wham. 109 I think was pretty good. Dude, I flippin' booked it. Back in like October, I did so much editing. October and November was like crazy for me for UMBRA footage. I got through so many episodes. Like literally episode 111 was the first one that went up in October. And I think by the end of November, I was up to like 140 something. Or that might have been like early December. But I just got through so many episodes. Let's see. I think 114 was a good one. That video has 7 views. Which is weird, because like all the ones, like so many of the episodes before and after that have like 0 views, or like 1 view. And then 114 just randomly has 7 views. 116 was pretty good. Sneezy McBitch was good. 120, 129, and 130. 131. Sort of a trend I've noticed. Like, a lot of the episodes that are like the better episodes of our series, usually those are the ones that have like custom thumbnails. Like if it's a video I don't really care about, I'll just let the thumbnail be whatever, or not care about, but like if it's a video that I think is just all right, it's fine. It's pretty good. I may or may not make a thumbnail for it, but usually if it's a really good video, like a video I'm really proud of and satisfied with and stuff that I think is really entertaining and funny, I'll typically make a thumbnail for that. Like, yeah, so I guess that's a good way to tell which videos I think are good, is if they have its own like setup, specially made thumbnail, which pretty much all I do is I just take a screenshot in the video. I might edit it a little bit, like zoom in, and then I'll put UMBRA and then whatever episode it is, like in the corner or wherever. Sort of influenced by what Achievement Hunter does, or at least used to do with their Minecraft stuff. 137, I remember I was... See, it's hard for me to remember these, like specifically what happened in these episodes that I'm naming, but I just remember that I was pretty happy with those ones. 146 I remember was really good, and 47 I think. 150 was good. 59 and 60 were fan-flippin-tastic. I don't know what it was, but like I was in a really I think I was just in a really good mood in those videos, like during that recording session that day, and I was just like really on spot or whatever, like comedy wise. 163 was a pretty solid video. And then 66 was the first one Byron was in. And then 67 was basically getting everyone in the game to do the fishing video. And then that's where we are right now. This is probably still 168. I don't know. But I just figure if you want to hear me ramble on about nothing, you can just watch this one episode. Life in the fast lane. Ow, I got a foot cramp. We got a new rotisserie back in December because the other one sucked butt. And I remember I put in the last batch of chickens ever for that rotisserie that apparently we had for like 10 years. So one day when I leave Hannaford, when I leave that job, that'll be like part of my legacy there. So I put in the very last batch of that flippin' rotisserie. And then we got the new one, which is less like a rotisserie and more just like an oven. But we really needed it because the one we had so many issues just constantly. Like every 2 or 3 weeks we had to call it in. I remember. And then I remember the final big issue, the final straw, I guess, was when it stopped rotating. You know? Like, it's a rotisserie and it doesn't rotate. It's kind of essential. I know no one probably cares, but whatever. Do. Whoa. Why does this account have so much gamer score? I don't even know. I mean, I think Derek was signed into it once. We played, I think a Lego Star Wars game. So things we gotta do in GTA. Stunt jumps. We gotta do the collectible thing that they added. I want to do more running back that we did forever ago. King of the Hill. I want to do that game mode. Not gay mode, game mode. Gay mode, activate. Melt Man, with the power to melt. Doomsday Heist, we may or may not finish. Beach Adventures Part 2, and then the bowling thing. Oh, one thing that happened since the last UMBRA video, literally the day after the fishing video, I got new internet. So maybe we won't have connection issues anymore. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Radio room at the Hotel California. We got a dislike on episode 165. The F word is that. Like, we didn't even lose any subscribers. It's just a random dislike. You know? Like, why would you dislike a video that has 2 views? You know? I mean, it is not really a good video. It's, you know, it's just because I had the footage. It's just me and River trying to get into the game, you know, figure it out for like 20 minutes. But like, why would you bother disliking it, you know? And then not, like, you know, because like I said, we're still at 52 subscribers. So we didn't lose anyone, but we got a dislike. It's like, why? Why you do this? Okay, so let me think of... Let me just go over what I've been doing recently in this world. So I built the giant chicken, and then 151 or 150. At some point, I went on like a little. I did something. I don't know. I just like went off and explored, I guess. And then I tried to get that achievement with the witch. And that kind of failed. And then I started, let's see. I guess I started building the pig after that. And then I did get the achievement. And then I went on like a big mining expedition. I rearranged that room a little bit in a video. And then Byron. There's that video of River and I trying to set up the game. And then a few days later was 66 and 67, which was with Byron, and then trying to get everyone coordinated and basically all of like the setup until the fishingness. Oh, that's right. I was mining wood. Okay. In 66. That's what I was. So I had the mining. Okay. I'm out of work tomorrow at 5:30. That's flippin' weird. Like, I'm not usually out before, like, 7. And tomorrow I'm out at 5:30. It's bizarre. There is an NFL player named Willie Wood. That's a great name. It's also been confirmed that Pete Buttigieg won the Iowa caucus. So, whoopee. Okay, what could I do?